Okay, we're live. So, you see I have 1,000 ingots ready to go. Today the goal is to do one run and reduce them all to 0 by abusing the ingot squad. Before I actually do that though, I'll do one dry run where I use the ingot squad, but I won't use any ingots, just to make sure I can pilot it properly. After we're done with that, we'll do an actual run. Hello. Question, by the way, that I should probably ask. Do you want me to do it with 4 stars only? Or should I pick whatever comes along? Just I'm curious what people want to see. Well, let's start well. Alright, this is the dry run. I'll just practice once before we actually get into it, to make sure I can actually pilot the squad optimally. Think a second body is better. We are running the WAMP and getting an extra shop on every floor, so it shouldn't take too long. Can definitely get another plan, possibly the WAMP and then go up. That works.
Yes, I understand.
Hi, brof. How are you all doing today? For me, it's just insanely hot. I hate the summer so much. The sooner the winter starts, the better as far as I'm concerned.
Grim perils of the longest night, we shall breach into the promised dawn.
Hooray, we don't take anything.
Ready to light 'em up.
You're crying at drawing. Is that part of the process for you? The hell did her skill do? Ally with highest HP, more likely to be attacked. And she does damage when they're attacked. Okay, so she kills boxers, got it. Also doesn't work on stuff like defenders, which is expected. Redoubter doesn't either. Now, gotta kill time before ending 5. I think it's a funny idea, so I wanted to do it for a while.
Scything, uprooting. It sounds cruel.
Okay, I'll use whatever I can.
If we want to deal with the weeds competing for nutrients, then I think there's no other way, Doctor.
No, let's try Haritu. We still haven't summoned the shop. We'll do it after the fight here, I guess. Hi, Daddy.
Don't be afraid of the
Funny thing is with the random, I think I should always take random with Ingot, because I can just literally reroll the first node on the map.
Artilleryman in position.
So if I get some bad squad that can't start, I just get an extra operator, and then it's fine again.
I heard someone tried planting sunflowers on the roof. Not a bad
No,
idea.
the going broke run is after this. Now I'm just doing a dry run. I'll still use the Ingot squad, but I'm not allowed to burn money. Just so I can be sure I pilot the squad properly. Because we don't want to die in the middle of the run, right? So this is a practice run. So I don't do something stupid.
We shall breach into the promised dawn.
Does 21 mean there's an extra animal here? Pretty sure it does. think there's zero chance of killing anything.
Lit what blooms must also wither.
That's what the random squad gave me, so that's what we're using. Nah, no extras.
Need some fire!
Mission accomplished.
Your plan actually worked! Oh, sure wish I had a tactical genius like you on my payroll.
Yeah, E2 fire whistle. Okay, so here's how this code works for those of you who have never used it. The first 3 row on every floor will always be a shop, and it doesn't consume up 1. So, if you go to floor 6, at minimum, you'll get at least 7 shops per run. Which ending are you going for? Probably 3, because 3 gives us the most floors. A boss key also counts as its own floor, and we wanna maximize the total amount of shops we hit. We'll be picky with items, so probably just getting a E2 Amia and skipping. Do I want a 4 agent? Not especially, but I won't complain about them. If I do get them. On to the next shop. Biggest abuse here is just that if you don't see something you like, you just have the option to not buy, because you get many more shops later. No, I use the magic of macros. That's why I have so many stored. We don't wanna reroll just yet, I reckon. We'll do clear the crowd second. That's probably better. New 4-star male cat / fox-like. You win the Liberator? He's pretty good. If you have a circumstance where you need a skill that's only gonna activate once he's decent.
In position and ready to light 'em up.
Oh yeah, I had medicine sticks. I completely forgot.
Stay low. Wait till you see my fire.
This staff is bound to my
Incidentally,
thoughts.
this is a really annoying tile setup, I think.
Any through the grim perils of the
Because it
longest
might be
night,
really difficult
we
to stop
shall
these guys from
reach
flying.
into the promised
I wonder if
land.
having an operator on this tile stops them from flying. No, it doesn't. That's unfortunate. Though, when they were there might be useful. Because now she's the target of her skill.
There's a bad scent in the air. Let moon fall.
Need some fire. Your Orcus one's for you.
Dark, that's really outdated. You can just take the ingots quote and summon a shop right away. And then the first node is a shop and you just deposit it and then leave.
Pay attention to where the petals fall.
Seems redundant to do the rest, you know?
Your order panicking just spreads the fire faster.
That went about as well as expected.
Mission accomplished.
That's why we do practice runs. Wonder if I survive actually going down to
Flames of
clear the crowd.
hatred still spread. I'll try to extinguish them.
Feels kind of unwise
no matter
considering how much
many times
arts
it
damage
takes.
sucks. Guess I'll just keep going forward then. Actually, I don't want to spend all my hope. I'll save it for later because I want physical damage. Everything I have does arts. That's ass. Right, 2 options. We can try our hand at this fight. I think Harass one's gonna be better actually. Amia can stay on S2,
Indigo at the ready.
just so we have more money before the shop. It's pretty greedy, but the stage only has 20 enemies. It can't kill me. No matter how much I fuck it up. need to deploy Fire Whistle to the side. If I deploy her to the left, she's gonna shoot the flag at some point,
Don't be afraid of the
which isn't in
thorns.
my interest.
They are here to help us.
Also, she needs to be on this tile,
In
obviously,
position and ready to light 'em up.
because we need something from this tile to heal her, even if it's faced that way. Right, let's see if
I
Vendela
like
can pick
these
them up.
high places. They have plenty of sunshine.
Your order, load! Fire!
Bloom forth.
No, at least we're not leaking basic enemies, that's for sure.
This staff is bound to my thoughts. Any of nostalgia won't slow my steps.
Your order, let's burn 'em up!
That was pretty efficient.
Anya
Yeah, Mia.
here.
Caesar Wall.
I'm here, Doctor. I'm here, Doctor.
Need some fire.
She
to
has
turn up
1,000
the-
defense, they can never kill her.
Really be
We can retreat the
possible
medic
to
too.
plant seeds here?
Yeah, what the fuck is physical damage? Not something we have, that's for sure.
Need some fire to turn up the heat. Your order, let's burn 'em up!
The DPS is too slow. That's fine though, I wanna try getting the crystal, because if I get it now I don't have to worry about the next stage.
This staff is bound to my thoughts. I like these high places. They have plenty of sunshine.
At least we don't have Gummy, because Gummy just deletes them in 2
Pay
seconds.
attention to where the petals
I think we're
fall.
still not getting it though. Yeah, this isn't
Orders,
close.
please. Need some fire to
I
turn
think I
up
can
the
get it if I retreat Fire Whistle. I think not, but I'll at least try. Yeah, we're not getting that. Very close, but not.
Mission accomplished.
We have lives to burn, so I was willing to try.
We should put out the fires before we call it a day. Wanna
Ending
join me?
5 when? That's a question for a wiki. This would be a good ticket if I had defenders leveled. Then I'd be able to pick a physical defender. I can technically pick Vulcan, but it's Vulcan. We're not going to do that. Oh, we can't get back because I whiffed the crystal. What a tragedy. Not a big deal in the context of this run. We didn't actually lose anything from it. Because we only have so much money to spend. But on the next one I should be careful about that. Because we are pulling infinitely after all.
Artillerymen in position. Need some fun. Let's burn 'em up.
How hard is ending 5? No, not especially, apparently. Considering it was beaten on max difficulty with ending 4 together about a very short time after it came out. I haven't bothered playing it myself. I'll do it when it's on the end.
manifest them here.
Honestly, when I looked at it, just looked like just a stat check, honestly. And the stat checks are always not that difficult because it's just a matter of having the right items beforehand.
I like these high places. They have plenty of sunshine. Let room forth.
Your orders, please. Need some. This one's for you.
Anya here. Anya here.
Your orders, please.
A classic chat. It's on the 20th of this month. It's in July.
The flames of hatred still spread. I'll try to extinguish them, no matter how many times it takes.
I don't mind the stage. See, it's simple enough. Do we pick trash, or do I find a safe hope for something useful? Let's pick the trashy fox. We did bother to build her after all. Oh, let's pick the relic for the trashy fox. No, she's not a cockroach, so she's automatically trash. That's how it works in Art Knights. Oh, one of the best items. Yay, money printer. I love getting cravings every second room. Yeah, it's pretty normal to pre-load stuff. So a Bosky gives us an extra one, so we wanna head towards the Bosky. Wanna go through the middle, because safe house is a chance for plants. And we need a few. Bunch of sniper attack or starting DP. E2 in Gummy or Indigo. Oh, we don't have snipers, so that's of limited use right now. Is uploading content before you... Oh, we got every sniper book in a single shop. Whoa. And I'm not going to buy any of them. Because we're playing in hard mode, apparently. Anyhow, is preloading content in games like a novel concept or something? You obviously wanna upload a lot of the stuff before you actually release the patch that makes it live. Otherwise, people are going to be stuck downloading shit for a while when everyone downloads it at once.
Hi everyone! I'm here to slack off.
I feel like that's super common, so I'm kind of weirded out. That, like, when people discuss it like it's something unusual or novel. I should have taken Vendella's second skill. Doesn't matter. Fire Whistle will wipe him. Yeah, it's like the most normal shit, so I'm weirded out
Stay low. Wait till you see
by the
my
discussion
fire.
about it. Oh right, we had a Vanguard.
Splendida giornata quest'oggi. Flowers in bike. The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
Panicking just spreads the fire faster.
Well, if you get the ingot item afterwards, you just rob the shop, and then you have money again. What's the
road to
problem?
The afterlife is crowded enough.
On alert! Will it pay attention to where the petals fall? Love will heal our scars.
The light grows.
Soon to hate and resentment have no place, but in a burst of autumn wrath.
I'm you wish to flee.
Stand still.
Oh, of course he's struggling a bit. Thought she'd kill them a bit faster. Guess it takes a while for the skill to fully activate.
I'm already.
If we leave her there, she should charge for the next wave, I'm pretty sure.
So much why the rush?
What blooms must also wither.
Need some fun. Let's burn him up.
How do you even farm so many ingots? Well, slowly in any case.
Flowers in bike, flowers in bike. The lady in suit and tie dance. Maria Guardia.
This stage has crystals if you have the crystal debuff. It's actually really helpful because it spawns 2 crystals instead of just 1.
Bye.
So much flowers in bike. The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
Your orders, please.
Yes, I farmed very hard. Didn't just happen while I was asleep or anything.
Let's burn him up.
Probably add
Hate
more
and
healing
resentment
here.
have no place, but in a burst of autumn wrath.
Watch out for the thorns.
Leave on less health, why don't you?
Sees if you wish to flee, then follow this light.
Your orders, please.
Can Gummy survive if I pull her out? No, actually Gummy doesn't do that much less damage.
Need some fire to turn up the heat.
Okay, we're fine,
Your orders, please.
Yeah, perfect. I was wondering if I should retreat her to dodge the true damage on the slug, but Vendeo made it in time.
There's nothing to clean
Is
up.
this the only stage that
Let's
gives
go.
2 extra crystals? As far as I remember, yes. But don't quote me on that. Sure, why not? Yeah, we're definitely taking this. If we get the plants, we can go on a trip. So we can do bloodlines and die. Did we summon a shop? We did summon a shop. What can we do other than dying to bloodlines? Wait, will we die to
As a
bloodlines?
squad member, I'll try my best
Oh,
to
thanks,
learn from
Smoke.
the basics.
By the way, apparently there's a feature where I can make the emotes appear on screen, but I need to set them up manually so that the thing I'm using for the UI has the emotes too. I'll try to set it up at some point. Yeah, I think I can beat bloodlines. Shouldn't be that bad. No, wait, it's 3 crystals. I can't get the crystal value out. Well, it's not worth actually. Okay, let's just go spend my money. No, but I don't need to get 3 crystals. 2 is enough. But can I get 2 crystals? Amiya will barely kill one and then everyone else is busy and I don't have an Eton. I don't like it. Let's just go into the bosky. So here's the true abuse from this squad. When you go into a bosky, you both get the extra money and then you can just reroll into a shop once more. Doesn't consume a plan. Also, we should have taken this earlier, obviously. Hooray! Starting DP. Random 5-star. Of course it's fucking guards damage. It's a good thing I picked up Cruise earlier. Everything else is arts damage. Okay, we'll just take Cutter at this point. Give me physical. Non-combat nodes give us more money. Works for me. Can we play time or tensions? Huh. That's a good question. So it's basically whether anyone Gummy can block these. We don't really have that much slow, so the runners will be annoying as shit. No, actually I don't want to play it. This isn't better, but at least the crystals don't have the debuff. Should have properly lost
My ears
my
are sharp,
base
so
lives
when
at
I
some
stop,
point.
you
I'm
stop.
kind of stuck with them now.
Splendida giornata
You can
quest'oggi.
sit in a corner over there.
If you insist on stopping us, then we have no choice but to defeat all of you.
Don't make any more noise. You're going.
Yeah, we will make first two later. Just use it now.
Hate and resentment have no place, but in a burst of autumn wrath.
Is it have my full support? 息についたよ。美味しいもの食べよう。
So much hate and resentment have no place.
That was
but in a
depressingly
burst of
ineffective.
autumn wrath.
Not having King's Relic is like.
Soon to flowers invite. The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
Blooms must also die.
フムの特製料理だよ。
I don't really want it now either, but it's here. What can I do about it? waiting for these guys to waste all their shots. Okay, now I can let them go.
Seize these enemies.
Stand still.
This staff is
We're gonna
bound to
lick a
my
few
back.
enemies. Don't think I have a good method of killing these guys. Bye bye.
Isn't my now we change the game.
Oh yeah, we lose double lives. Wonder if that will be a problem.
Yes, I can handle
Let's
this.
just stop these the defenders over here explicitly to resolve that.
Che posto stupendo.
I'm these enemies.
Hate and resentment.
Bye, let's burn him up.
As long as the necrofield isn't directly on top of her head, should be fine. That's exactly where the second one is gonna end up though, because Indigo ran out of block. Pretty solid chance we just die here. Oh, unless we leak the shield, that would be ideal. Nope, we're dead. No damage moment. Too many magic damage. Okay, so the big mistake on this test run was just not getting rid of my lives. So I couldn't use the lantern to actually properly stack up and get the King's Relics. I should actually get them because until I can abuse the shop, I get no other advantage. Yeah, it was just a warm-up. Now we're going to empty the ingots. Do we get points? Nope. Gaining 2 hope is probably the safest. Yeah, 5 ingots isn't that much. 2 hope it is. Is chat picking the ops? Nah, this is Omi. You're just here to watch. And I just get to start with a cat. So I'm satisfied with that. Okay, so we have a guaranteed crystal on the first floor. So we can do bad neighbors, whatever this is. And then this fight. Where do we reroll then? So maybe I reroll this into a shop, then go down to get the wamp. Yeah, Rosmontis is like a pinecone but bigger. Well, I would have picked random when I make you pick stuff. So maybe you wouldn't have had the opportunity to pick a cat. By the way, you can just start with Rosmontis on this stage because she does damage. Honestly, you can do the same thing with Pinecone. I just usually put her in positions where she has very little tiles to work with. Does she get one shot by that guy? Nah, that's too much health. She'll be fine. Might actually fail to get the crystal, funnily enough, because Click doesn't have the health. So if the archer shoots for long enough, Click will actually die. Okay, we made it out, because Gummy has higher target priority than Click now. $21 is the normal count, so oh, no extras. Yeah, Flingers are more in Pinecone's weight class than Clicks.
Accomplished.
Makes it kind of weird why the cockroach has so many defensive tools for when it's an archetype that isn't even squishy to begin with, or close to the enemies to be hit. It's a really weird archetype when you think about it. Okay, instant killing crystals or ground damage. What do we want to take here? Oh yeah, we want a 4-star. Because we might get a sniper ticket from the shops. So you want to conserve a bit of hope. Tachanka later. I have priorities. Can take Cutter, but she's bad on ToE2. Yeah, it's fine. Rosmontis will win every fight until the 2nd floor. Okay, so we summon a shop here. We should start bleeding lives, by the way. Okay, what do we have? And we immediately find it. GG. This is Godly and Cutter, so we're gonna take that as well. Okay, we're gonna get at least 8 shops or so. And there's our sniper. Do I keep rolling for the spinach? A bit overkill on this shop, but okay, we have the money. Burning money, burning. Nah, I'm not getting the glyph here. We'll find the glyph later. Oh, I can't get the glyph, actually hit the limit. We need to sell a rune. Yeah, we're selling the other one, obviously. And now we go down. Or do I? Is it better to just go forward so I can buff the shop? I don't feel like it is. Emergency gives me ingots after all. Money! Need click skill to guarantee the kill. It's safety inspection? Yeah, that's fine. Run harass 2. By the way, this emergency is really funny with 4 stars. If I have Talon, I can beat it with 0 leaks and and get the crystal. If I don't have Talon, I can't. It's not because the Talon gives me extra attack, it's because the Talon gives the cows extra attack. And the extra attack makes the cows go through this shield guard faster before the last archers come, which makes the all wave easier. Also, Flinker is such a balanced relic. My god. I already knew this, but still. How riches to racks are we going so far? We're down about 150 ingots and we're still on the 1st floor. Also, we have an Iturus Montis with the Flinger Relic and Spinach, so this run is over. I'll probably just get the King's Relics and then throw out the Lamp for a Talon if I can. Ideally, we're doing Ending 3 instead of Ending 4, because Ending 3 has an extra floor. Oh, the chest spawned right after. That's so true. Yeah, like how the other hands are, you get a slight SP buff and this hand is just infinite damage. The only... No, it's not a hand, it's a guard book. The 2 SP guard book is the only thing that's remotely comparable to this. Because some guards abuse that really hard. Was a Patriot who will win? If we can't beat Patriot with Myrtle at the end of this run, then we have failed. We can also try Ending 4, we'll see how it goes out. But we have more shops if we go Ending 3, so that's what I'm planning. Let's get a cheap sniper first. What's the buff on the shop? More likely to sell discounted items on refresh. Is that even worth 2 points? Feels kind of so-and-so. E2 the cutter. No, I can get this, I guess. I'd rather just reroll, honestly. Rosmonti's book or guard book? Or both? What a difficult question. Time to burn more money. I don't think I can get the toy as well. There's only so many ingots I can withdraw. We can pick up a specialist though. Yeah, we might need a Tin Man to carry our shit. Well, you have one shop every few floors. I have a lot more shops. You know how it is. Okay, we need ending 2 just for the extra weight, so we can throw away some lives. I don't wanna do it immediately. I might skip the emergency in the top, instead do furnace, furnace, and then go down to get a few extra nodes. Oops, I keep forgetting to put Rosmontis on S1. The damage from it is much bigger, so it's important. Yeah, that's because cannot toss me money, so he just gives me better shops. That's all there is to it. Can make you a crystal with these items. Yeah, she will eventually kill it in about 1000 hits or so. I don't think we have that long though. Thank you, Ivan. I really need to set up the emotes on screen when I stop being lazy, so we can fill the screen with Selbes and you can't see the video like you're watching on Billy. I've deployed somebody that actually kills the crystal. I like how Rosmontis did the most damage to the crystal just from hitting random enemies close to it. Also, this wall is pure gold. Are we going to rob Kenot? Of course I'm gonna rob him. He owes me money. We're not going to beat him like he owes me money. He actually owes me money. Yeah, it even has a hole in it next to the current historically accurate wall. Honestly, I feel like in IS5 I steal more money from Kinot than he steals from me. When you think about how much money he gives you when you rob the shop. Honestly, even with Ending 4, I still think Ending 2 is the hardest fight. Ending 4 gives you much more time to prepare. We took click. It's a small difference, but this stage doesn't have a crystal. We only have 9 ingots though, so there's 2 options. I reroad. No, there's not 2 options. It's kind of unfortunate I can't actually get the wish note to give me a King's Relics, so I don't think I want to spend any points. Just go forward towards the emergency. More arts damage. Yeah, we'll take the arts damage. 100% arts damage means we get red numbers. Do I use Harass 3? Just so these guys can't be annoying? No, Harass 2 is best, because it charges faster. And if the map is annoying, we can deploy her more comfortably. Because the barrier will just hold out and then she can wipe them. Yeah, I know. Rosmontis S2 is just flat out better for this. Because if they spawn like this, we still have a decent answer to that. Don't really wanna pull with May or something, we're just pulling go at once. And then we're gonna wipe them all with Osmontis the moment the skill charges. Although Cutter can probably delete them. Wait, did we have the Badge of Honor? Yeah, just let Cutter do it, she'll probably just win. I'm really tempted to press her skill and see if it kills them all, but I wanna deploy Osmontis first. Yeah, she basically just deleted them. Nice archers. Wow! Yay, my laptop isn't dead yet. The red number you see from Montis for the record is just the arts damage. Same for click, that 2000 damage is just click's own damage, not the drone damage. So the actual hit from click right now is over 4000 damage on skill. If she keeps attacking the same target long enough, you'll see two red numbers pop up, one for click and one for her drone.
Mission accomplished.
No, that was my laptop. It's not any more on fire than usual, so don't worry about it. Oh, infinite points. That's gonna be nice in the next door. Supporters. I enjoy the idea of not spending hope on supporters. Let's take Honor. Yeah, we're definitely investing in this. We have way too many points as this. Getting these two items is really funny when you think about it. I prefer this one because I can just get rid of the ending 2 relics. Wait, do you even want to do ending 2? I guess it's more interesting than ending 1. I'll proc it then. Now we can get rid of these as well. And burn all the useless ones. Yeah, the ghost is a drone. Bosky? No, there's no Bosky. What a tragedy. What's the boss fight? 3 win 1, but we only get 1 crystal. Probably wanna head into the emergency for the double shop. Is there a path that gives me more fights? No, actually I like the bottom path more. We can reroll this into a shop, get 2 fights and a wish note in the other shop. Yeah, that sounds better. So yeah, let's get our discount for the shops. The discount is on the reroll usually. What do we want from here? E to Tin Man? That sounds nice. This is bad, don't want that hand. Let's E to the Tin Man. A round stone. It's a bad item, but it's 4 ingots. We're gonna take it. Make Osmontis do infinitely more damage, sure. And get at least 12 ingots or so. We don't need to actually spend the pile of money we have after all. It's looking pretty big. And we're on the 3rd floor already. Medic attack speed, meh. No, it's a discount medic ticket. Get perfumer for later. Why we're burning money? Because we can. Is there any more noble reason to burn money than that? I promise you that Puma melting Patriot in literal seconds had nothing to do with you having that item. I am willing to bet money on that. Did we have a King's Relic? No, I didn't buy it.
With pleasure.
The shop music is a mix between Elevator and just cannot staring you there saying, "Come on, rob me. I dare you to, motherfucker." That's what the shop music feels like to me. Every time I hear it, I just kind of wanna steal his money. Does she do both? I think she can just kill the crystal fast enough to also kill this guy. No, but the code was in a way. Tragic. She needs to delete that first. Well, that's not gonna take very long, to be fair. The dodge! Doodle plate. Yeah, this guy's too skilled. Nothing we can do against him. I'm like 90% sure Rosemonte just solves this, by the way. We have medicine sticks, that's why I didn't retreat it. By 90 I mean about 190% sure. He hasn't learned all the Rosemonte's attack patterns yet.
Mission accomplished.
I like it when I can touch cannot. Why does chat always want to touch something? Touch cannot, touch Amiya, touch.
でも戦わないとクムたちがやられちゃうんだよ。
We can get Skadi, I guess. Or more realistic, or something more useful, because Skadi is kind of mid when you have King's Relics, which we definitely will at some point. Hey, you want Angelina? Nah, we're not gonna need the damage buffs. Yeah, we can spend it once. We've already summoned their shop, right? So we go down to... wait, do we actually want to spend all of my points here? I feel like carrying a bunch of points onto the next floor might be a good idea. Yeah, I want to reroll this stage. I do want wish notes, but it's not urgent. This is about as far from a town run as you can physically get. Hard fight. I like how her damage craters right after. Very convenient way to break the crystal. I appreciate its presence there. Hmm. 30 enemies, meaning we have an extra. Does the empty foe beast relic work on the cockroach? What the fuck is the empty foe beast relic? Yeah, sometimes it's easier to do the emergency depending on what squad you have, because the cannon can wipe all the slugs for you. If you struggle with killing the slugs, emergency is easier than normal. Like if you have the capacity to tank, but slugs, but you can't kill the slugs, the emergency becomes easier. It's a funny stage. Yeah, it works on the cockroach. Works on Rosemonte's too. If you summon something, it works for you. Wish I had white shoes. I can deploy Cutter, but she'd only kill a few of them. So there is no point. Can you damage the racist in this stage? Nope. Poor May being Q1 and not benefiting at all from the items, because all of the items with buff are caster books.
Mission accomplished.
She just has one measly spinach.
Very well done, Doctor.
Yay, money. Do we spend over hope pointlessly right before the shop? For a vanguard that's honestly kind of mid, because I have other vanguards that make more DP. Yay or nay? Crap. Very wise of you, sir. Though considering the shit we're running, Myrtle is better. Rosmontis has her own craps. Ones are heavier, but this has been countered. Nah, we don't need this. We're not gonna end up with that much money over the course of this run. Okay, so Click and Rosmontis do infinity plus 15 damage, and we can just deploy Rosmontis at the start of every stage. This is GG. We're gonna reroll first. Do I want this? Nah, I can get that later. Fuck the free 6-star, I want other items. I should have gotten the free 6 stars, these all suck. Give me another caster. Who will do the most damage with the bullshit that we have right now? I don't care, I just want Devin, actually. I want the ghost to shine. Oh, Glory Pack's okay, let's take that. Could also take nothing and save my money for the next job. Yeah, actually that sounds better. I won't buy anything, I'll just get some money here. Save it for the next floor. Let's go. Ew, medicine sticks. Always love to see those. And we will have 5 points on the next floor. Excellent.
This power is not mine. However, Rhodes Island has...
怪しいやつをチームに入れないように気をつけるのだ。
No, probably won't have the opportunity to switch to King's Relics, but yeah, that's the basic idea. Yeah, I'm not getting enough boss keys. I'm kind of disappointed by that. I wanted a bunch of boss keys to get the full meme effect.
The performance will begin soon, but it seems our
Actually,
audience
that's a
can't
goat
contain
style.
themselves. Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
I assume that's enough to win on its own. Definitely would be if I bother to bring Rosmontis as one. I just want to see the cows over here explode. Oh, we even got the more annoying version of the stage with the archers. Medicine stick saving the devices.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
Oh, oh, the boss is stunning. Oh, it's not stunning him. Did you weave the first hit?
As startling as a Triton.
Yeah, this guy's so tanky. I'm kind of impressed. Yeah, you still gain the bonus, even if you go down to 0. Once you unlock them, you have them forever. True for every IS before you bother asking me. When I've played with 4-star no items, this is actually the most annoying boss fight. Because the other ones can be reduced to one lane, this one can't. So it's always the one I leak the most on when I have to play it. With no item 4 stars.
As doleful as a clarinet. sofort aus meinem Kopf!
Mission accomplished.
If you're lacking an appreciated...
Yeah, obviously
flow
the
that
bigger
call for an
spinach
encore,
show the king's
then
relics,
allow me to fill the
and
role.
then all the stat buffers, and more
Ausgezeichnet,
attack speed.
Doktor.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the extra lives for the surprise. Yay! Bigger goat. Please have a boss key. I want more shops game. Oh, a boss key and then a shop. Now that's something. Yes, will give us a bunch of money. More than you expect, honestly. And this pays for itself. More arts damage. Why not? More Rusmonti's attack. Now that's always welcome. And we'll get the slow movement speed too. What ending are we doing? Ideally 3, because it gives the most fights. 4 is out of the question at this point, because we didn't get the floor setups for it. Oh wait, we got another one of these. Nice. This is actually better. If I get enough money, I'll get this as well. If I can't, that's fine. And 2 ingots short. Is there anything worth selling? Ah, yeah, we can. No, Chaos is better than Elusive Mark. Can I actually play this without dying? I guess Perfumer can out-heal, so that much is fine.
With pleasure.
Yeah, don't you love getting the most annoying stage in the game constantly? Thank you, Wamp. I really appreciate that. We're still going there. We're committed. Actually, this tile is safer for her.
I won't be. 退散すれば怪我しなくて済むよ。フムの特製料理だよ。
Even an old horn has its
Scepter can delete archers if
View how your
really
soul
needs
is
to.
imprisoned. It'll be a lesson. you
And
won't
click will probably just be used for redeploying shit.
やらないといけないことがある。
Okay, Gummy can tank the archers. So what are we doing about the annoying casters? Oh, for fuck's sake. The explosion killed it.
The performance will begin
That'd be a pretty
soon,
stupid way to
but it
lose.
seems our audience...
フムの特製料理だよ。わかった。遅れてな。
Yeah, we're kind of dead. No, I fucked it up.
Yes?
I forgot Rusmontis has reduced health. GG. Curse you, Chaos! I'll have to try it another day then. I think something I need to work out is how to balance the Wamp, because I need the King's Relics a bit faster. Otherwise we end up throwing like this. I'll have them back by tomorrow. Don't worry about the ingots. Okay, now we'll transition into a normal stream, I guess, since I want to recover the full 1000 ingots before doing this again. Just changing the stream title. I'll try to get the King's Relics a bit faster tomorrow. We'll give it a second try then. What do I stick for a thumbnail? Let's go with... yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, all done. Okay, now you get to pick. I'll let you pick, you can play what you want. Yeah, that's intentional. I don't want the scout note, because it's a bad note as far as I'm concerned. So I don't want to level it. So what kind of squad do we want? You want the Mimic again? But we've already done the Mimic fully. You gotta play with the other squads a bit, you know? Because it's a Mimic. Also, apparently don't know this is from a game called Mimic Logic. It's for... go buy it on Steam, it's really good. Okay, buff squad. So, buff was shit like Spearhead, Gathering Squad, Leader, and so Escort. Is it just going to be Spearhead, so I don't have to ride the other one? Once. Okay, Spearhead it is. Extra points. Do you pick Texas or a good Vanguard? This is going to be a very short run. Okay, so do we E2 or pick something else? From people who have E2 Texas, is there any point in E2ing Texas? In my experience, she feels about the same at E2 anyway. Is it just for the talent upgrade? Okay, we just take Beanstalk then. And maybe we won't die on the first floor. Okay, Vower can break crystals and kill the stupid cows on safety inspection. No, that's it. That's the only good pick. Everything else is awful. Faunor is like Vower, but slightly worse. And everything else is worse than that. I don't feel like 2 DP is a justifiable reason to E2 an operator. Oh, that's only worth anything in some CC shit, I think. Because 98% of stages on the game you have like 30-40 DP before any enemy reaches the blue box. Yay, we might get to die after the first floor. Now I'm happy. Safety, whatever this is, and then we possibly go down like that. Oh no, I know she's useful like when you're doing stupid tryhard shit. I think she's pretty worthless in the context of IS though. Have I finished the recommendation algorithm? Yep, I have. It's all on stream actually. Just go watch it.
Please deliver my visions to the masses.
Of course we have a bird.
私たちの実力を見せてあげよう。
Please, may the lightning tear chaos apart. Let's begin.
Well, our safe Texas? Not really, no.
Got it. You can't stop me.
Oh, she's dead.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, Texas heals for so much after all.
Please, may the blizzard cleanse life.
Kind of salty. Tomorrow when I do the ingot squad, I'm just gonna gather the relics really fast. Like, I'll just do the king's relics on the second floor. So we no longer have a loose condition by getting bullshit rerolls on the
Let's begin.
fourth floor. Oh, oops. There's no fucking way I can kill that. So he's just being a time waster.
Got it. Cut them.
I'll give it my best shot, but there's no way. Especially because he's an asshole and just goes straight in. Which is good, because there's no way we can kill it, so
Please deliver my
he's not
visions
wasting
to
time.
the masses.
Mission accomplished.
I'm always happy to swander Texas. Though it's not really swander if it's true now, is it? Angelina's a fine pick. I'd have no complaints. We can also pick Roberta if you wanna save hope. No, I'm talking about the operator, Felicia. How could they slander the state that's 30 times bigger than the solar system? It's kind of surprised you E2'd instead of picking a Jelena or something. It's okay, I guess. Well, like the solar system, most of it is not a
Let's go.
feasible living environment for humans, right?
I have received
Perfect
enlightenment.
comparison. Can we even kill this chest?
Crosswords.
I feel like I'm gonna die to a mimic chest. Okay, we'll have to pull it like this.
私たちの実力を見せてあげよう。
Please, may the
It's
blizzard
stun immune for the
cleanse
record.
life and
Okay,
death.
okay. Vaur will kick its ass. We're fine. Does Suzuron have modules and masteries? Oh, of course not.
Awaiting. Cut them to pieces.
I don't bother with the 6-star models a lot. Like, whether she makes enemies take infinity more damage or infinity plus 3 more damage isn't that big of a difference. Kind of bring her for the slow anyway. She does have masteries though.
I am Gaze from the beginning to the end.
Discounting Deacon's aside, is there anyone who doesn't love barbecue? It's just cooked meat. Most people eat meat.
Awaiting. You can't stop me.
Mission accomplished.
Maybe people who are offended by meat that isn't processed. Because I know a few of those. They like meat, but not when it's unprocessed. If it has bones in it, that's too disgusting.
やったでしょ。
Which is wild to me, but Some people are like that. Weapon, Spectres, Wire, Wind Chimes, Tachanka, Akafuyu, Wapuma, Wayus, Tekiwa, Amiya, and the 4 stars. One of those is American and the other isn't, I'd assume. Sauces and seasoning. Yeah, so what I said. 5 stars. Okay, we'll divide them between melee and ranged. Shit like Tachanka and Wapont are ranged. Tekiwa is also ranged. If it has more than one tile ranged, it's ranged. Is Wapuma ranged or not? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. No, you've picked Fire before. Okay, ranged it is. So that's Tachanka, Waplant, Amiya, and Tekiwa. No slot for Puma, I guess. You haven't picked Wapont recently. If we're going by operators are kind of mid in IS. But you guys love Tachanka too much. Honestly, I think Tachanka's better in IS than Wapont. He scales better with items. We're on the first floor, right? Yeah, so we should take the encounter. Do you want Tawon or Tawon? You always pick Tawon, so that's what I'm assuming we're going with. Yeah, looks like you want Tawon. That works for me. Doodle of Hope never gets picked. That item doesn't exist. Yeah, we can spend 2 points going down for 1 emergency. I wasn't talking about IS-5. I think it's true in IS in general. Well, a lot of people think Town is more fun than Wamp, me included for the record.
Becoming engulfed
So
in
it's not
snow,
surprising that it gets picked more.
as were the fates of many.
Make sure the immortal body is the one that knocks the clown into a hole. Can't get the chest yet. Oh, maybe we have a window. We do not in fact have a window. If I deploy the Chanka here, he'll just die. Doesn't have the range for this, so we'll just safely put him here for now.
Please, may the lightning tear chaos apart.
You have not seen any news in IS, you say?
Please, please, may the mountain.
Is that what they call a skill issue? We'll wait for the clown to fuck off and then go get the chest.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I rewrote away an elusive merc and got emergency chaos.
Fate
10 out of 10 Wamp.
is always heartless.
I'll do it again tomorrow and I'll just get the King's Relics earlier. Rather than going with the greedier path. I have a bunch of 6-star casters, I have 5-star casters. I think you know what I have by now. I'm so good at math. What do you mean Marcel for once? Marcel has been picked more often than Dusk. And we're not even talking about Ifrit. Hooray! Dusk won. I was too lazy to type half the operator names, and at that point I just committed to the bit. Yeah, Mostima's not E2, so no power for her. This is broken, so we take it. Does this give 3 hope? 2 hope, so not enough to E2 Dusk. Ifrit, so you can get used to the eventual 4 blast caster. Ah yes, I need to get used to the caster I'm not gonna use. It's so important. Elf can heal, good for her. I think we just reroll here. There's nothing that's that useful. Yeah, sure, I'll get Witchcraft. Cause we can't use it in emergencies, and we're gonna have a lot of emergencies, and... Oh, free 6-star. Well, Angelina. Free Dusk. No, we're already burning ingots this run. Might as well commit. I cannot escape the blast caster. Oh, Roma has some advantages over Ifrit. She's infinitely hotter, for example. Can we carry that? I guess. Yay, crystals we can't break. Just one of my favorite things. This isn't a difficult stage though.
As foretold.
I agree, it's not a high bar to pass, but it's an important one to pass. Aggressively annoying crystal position so we can't kill fucking anything. Let's go.
Okay, ever wondered how it feels to float in the air? Okay.
Oh wait, she's in the wrong model. Fuck. I was wondering why they weren't floating and then I realized.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
No, she'd suck against crystals anyway. I think Power's gonna do it better. If she feels like not dying to a random caster, that is.
With the setting of the sun, the brush draws up the peaks.
Just one small problem. There is not really much we can style on this stage.
Let's begin.
Detergent formula tuning complete. Gently landing.
Okay, we might be able to get one of them.
Stop me.
Okay, ever wondered how it feels to float in the air?
That's alright.
Please deliver my visions to the masses. Please accept my advice.
No chance of getting a second one, but one crystal is enough to move forward. Yeah, because the tile is occupied. It's a non-deployable tile after all. Makes sense that it wouldn't. Yay, zero hope. I would ask, but it's just gonna end up with Myrtle. We can go up and get one crystal. We can use it to reroll for this and reroll this and probably go down in the end. Yeah, workable. It's not a good point to use witchcraft. I feel like I'll fail to kill the portal. Also, Harassed probably does more damage. Oh yeah, this model isn't built. I always forget. This one is for some reason, even though it's complete trash. Ah yes, model. Is Harassed better against crystals? I have other operators for that anyway, fuck it. Oh yeah, we're still fat. Fine, we'll use this one. Yeah, but if I use it I need Dusk's 3. The fuck does accepting the model change mean? Oh my shit. Oh, I can't do it from this screen, of course. That's so dumb. That doesn't need a confirmation, you can't go and accidentally press it because it's in a different menu. Yeah, we'll burn Witchcraft I suppose, and use Dusk's 3. Because maybe we can stow it with Steel? Why are we so fat? Oh wait, I should have put better operators here. I'm stupid. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna do it. I just forgot. Why are you backsitting like I've never played this?
Let's begin.
You always need Tin Man.
Got it. Cut them to pieces.
That doesn't mean anything.
Please deliver my visions to the masses. May the lightning tear chaos.
I've got a magic touch on this.
Don't worry. Touch on.
You can't stop me.
Let's get
That was not a good lift. Hello. Can you save Angelina?
These bubbles won't burn so easily.
Please, may the blizzard cleanse life.
I've got a magic touch on this. Bubble richness up to standard.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
If I remember right, the crystal doesn't have a ranged attack, right? I mean the portal. Also, I guess we're eating Tachanka with it.
I am here. Got it. Cut them to pieces.
Bye, Angelina.
Don't go too far.
Oh, it's taking the short path.
Better leave the fine brush at the setting of the sun. The brush draws up the peaks.
guys. You are all lucky. There.
Detergent butt stain removal efficiency impeccable.
Mission accomplished.
The portal path. Yeah, it's kind of ass. I was hoping it's gonna take the
I
other
like
one.
this new ingredient.
Too much trolling though.
And it
Don't
doesn't
know why,
harm your
but
skin.
I just left Texas there. Beanstalk can do it, that doesn't mean other vanguards can. Okay, we can actually pick something now. Is there anything worth picking here actually? Sora's a bad buffer for a bunch of blast casters because their attack is high. Shamara is also bad because she doesn't remove res. Yeah, honestly, I just skip. Do we just take Roberta? Or do you really want Deep Cover? Because Deep Cover is a really bad pick here. I don't know how you don't hate using summoners in IS-5. Their summons are so expensive. No, Pudenku is awful. We have Angelina. There's no circumstance in which I deploy Pudenku over Angelina, so that's a pointless pick. Okay, Earth Spirit it is. Suit yourselves. Do we get points? We do not get points. Squad limit is better. Safe house is always useless. It's a rule. Like, if you give me a summoner, I'm just not gonna use them anyway. You know, because they're ass. So I don't know what you're expecting there. What's the lowest weight king? Who needs shields? I guess this is decent for Dusk, because it buffs her summons. Arts damage, obviously. Starting DP. I would have taken Clear the Crowd there if I could, but the town gave me a safe house, and then the safe house gave me fuck all, so it wasn't an option.
There's a mission?
Let's go, Earth Spirit. You'll be useful. Do you want ending too? I don't really care, I just take the relics because you can turn them into items anyway. If you want ending too, do it.
Let's go.
I'm here to help. Don't worry, you got me. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Does dropping on the crystal waste her free summon?
Don't go too far.
I assume it does because the game is an asshole.
Better leave the copy the infinite with the tangent. We will overcome what confronts us. Get around me, guys. These bubbles won't burst so easily.
Oh, we can do ending 2 and other endings together. It's not like we're doing the ending for the lore, you know.
I have received enlightenment.
We will overcome what confronts us.
May the blizzard cleanse life and death.
It's kind of funny how she just insta-kills them at max range. Aroma's fine for a Blast Caster, but Blast Caster is an awful archetype. The truth is that Ifrit is just so overpowered she makes the archetype look good.
Okay.
She's the original 6 stars ignore the archetype. Though she less ignores it and just has such broken talents that she could be literally anything and it would still be broken.
I have seen it all.
You can do 2 for 5. Yeah, I can do the ending that's not on EN. Good point. Okay, are you going to pick something that's not Tamiya? That'd be interesting, since it never happens. Yeah, Yamiya. I'm gonna run her S1, because we have bonus stats damage, just to spite you. We can't go to the shop if we take Careless Magic, so we do Bloodline Debate instead. And we don't even reroll it. Feels painful.
Yes, I understand.
No, why Ifrit is broken has nothing to do with her archetype. It's just her talents. Most 6 stars have one sort of trash talent and one really broken one. She has 2 really broken
As
ones.
were the fates.
So it compensates
of
for a
men.
lot of her weaknesses.
Get around me, guys!
Oh, do we get this thing
The
again?
staff is
I didn't
bound to my
notice.
thoughts.
I've got a magic touch on this! Remember to give your honest feedback on our products. Oh, get around me, guys! Detergent.
Oh, I think I have an easy solution for this stage.
I'm here through the grim
Also,
perils of
holy
the
shit,
longest
Angela is not
night.
killing these crystals at all.
We shall breach into the promised dawn.
Go away, caster.
May the blizzard cleanse life and death.
I like how the spiders hit the 1 pixel in this tower, they're not gonna hit Amiya. So thoughtful of them.
We're counting on you again today, little bubble expending power. Excellent. We will overcome what confronts us. This battlefield would do well with a splash of ink.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, talents being part of the archetype is just another way to say the operator doesn't have a talent.
With the tangible. Get around, guys!
Both Utage and Helgur are like that, where they just straight up don't have one. Yeah, I have the bad dusk model, don't worry about it.
Ever wondered how it feels to float in the air?
Nostalgia
Also, we should
won't slow my
beat this asshole something.
Let's begin.
Ikuya?
We can stall them a bit.
I have received enlightenment.
No, oops. I should have retreated Tami and deployed Valor. That would have been faster action. That will still work.
Better leave the fine brush at home. Good scenery here, Doctor. Detergent formula tuning complete.
Don't worry. That's on.
I am here.
I'm here, Doctor.
Does Tachanka win? Yep, Tachanka wins.
I have seen it all.
Okay, now we can go into the bosky, even if the safe house fucks us over. Defenders, I don't have any. We can take the rat. You're going to say rat, so let's just take the rat. Someday I'll level up some defenders, but we're still leveling Clown Slayer right now. So not currently an option. More points. Is that worth it? We have 7 points, we're gonna have points inside the bosky, which is a lot more useful than it sounds. Yeah, we have enough. It reduces the odds of getting killed by elusive Merc on floor 3, which is something I always enjoy. Do you want to play something here? We'll reroll one of them. Because I'm not sure if I can survive epochal gaps. Remember that the crystals have increased health. And even if I get them, I can't carry them anyway. Makes no sense to take epochal gaps. So a free fight on the top is much better.
I put the sign here. Wet floor. Be extra careful.
Yeah, what?
I'm here to
Don't you
help.
love it when you have to plan 3 floors
This
ahead
man
about the
here
stage?
reminds me of something really scary.
Gently landing. I have to get serious now. Ikuya? Feeling you're gaining some weight?
I have received enlightenment.
I flow, Tomade! These bubbles won't burn so easily. I have to get serious now.
I am who gaze from the beginning to the end. I am here.
Probably just retreat
Would
and
any
go
of
after
you
the other one.
Flow, Tomade! 準備万端だよ!
Let's begin.
Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple. Ever wondered how it feels to float
She's
in
just
the
there for
air?
the Suiciders.
Don't go too far. Don't go too difficult to explain. Let me paint it for you.
Okay, I've got a magic touch on this.
Okay, we
I
should
have
get it just in
received
time.
enlightenment. I am may the mountain prolong our fates.
Bubble special speed. Perfect.
Draw swords.
Yeah, for stunts.
Awaiting orders.
Would have been funny if now she could lift it up.
You're gaining some weight?
Mission accomplished.
Getting 5 regular armies in
This makes
Bosky
it
with
look
3
more
notes is
refreshing
pretty
now.
impressive. I'll give you that much. Okay, snipers, so you can get a cat. We also have Vanguard, so you can eat bad Vanguard, less bad Vanguard, or get Whoopies, which is a terrible pick here. But then again, when isn't she? Probably when you don't have 3 Vanguards in the squad. I assume the cat wins like always, because cat never loses. Cat it is. You know, Rosa is also a good operator. We're too fucking fat. I feel like this is better. All this does is slightly improve Dusk, which is ass. No, the Panzer is better. Give me the toil limit. Can we play Careless Magic? If we reroll it, we're guaranteed not to get an emergency. We can get Elusive Merc and just die though. So, is this a winnable stage is the question we should be asking. We basically have no medic on a stage that has one safe range tile. Fucking excellent. I'll never get why people think man-made Carnival is that bad. I feel like it's pretty in line with the other IS4 F5 stages. Like, what's so different about it from the other ones? Mountain Sea has basic enemies that walk up to you and hit you for 10,000 damage, and it has 3 lanes. Yeah, Murta West 2 is definitely gonna carry this. That's the solution. Winnable with Dusk Hunt? Why do you think that Dusk Hunt does anything? Do you think we kill ourselves in Careless Magic or a reroll? What do you wanna do? I think this stage will just kill me, personally, because there's a generator here and a generator here, so there's 0 safe range tiles, and I can't out-heal the generators with anything. Amiya does it for a time with her S1. Reroll cope. And now here comes Elusive. Oh, for once it isn't elusive. No surprise. I almost feel disappointed.
Your faith in me. I let it
Or
into
did I
my
kick out of
heart.
the squad? Oh, yeah. I probably want that back in the squad. Go away,
I can
Texas.
feel so much sorrow. So much
I wonder if it was
sadness.
doable with Tamiya S1. Does it heal when... If they have enough health to survive the downtime, that might have been playable. An AoE medic? You mean the kind we don't have? Yeah, they can probably handle the stage.
The smell here reminds me of something really scary.
Better leave the fine brush
Oh,
at
this
home.
thing died so fast. I'm kind of impressed.
Don't go too far.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
I am rather attached to you. Most of the time.
Ooh, gather around it, guys. Gently land it. Okay, I've got a magic touch on this.
Go kill the Crystal Tachanka. I believe in you.
Oh yes, more time.
Thank you.
Okay, we will overcome what confronts us.
Oh yes, Maui.
Did I press his kill? Why is the bar so empty? I'm so confused.
Let's get more time.
Also kind of horrified he almost chewed through it. That's kind of crazy. He's also
Oh,
E1
yes.
against something with more defense in his attack. So the very fact that he does any damage to it is kind of surprising to me already.
Okay, I've got a magic touch on
Too difficult to explain. Let me paint it for you.
Yeah, right.
I
Jim.
have received enlightenment.
This staff is bound to my thoughts.
Please lay them down along our fates.
PA for Dusk AoE.
Better leave the fine brush at home.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, most of it is from Dusk.
flawless victory. I was pretty good,
It's
wasn't I,
probably
Doctor?
more damage than a Clown Slayer would do. Emphasis on probably. A really bad hunt. Though I got a hunt from a normal fight, so I can't complain. Here's the official for you. Don't wanna make a poll because I'm probably not using whatever I get. What fight do we have? Okay, wanna do shop and then ending 4. Gain 3 ingots. Balance item, balance item, balance item. Which balance item do we want? Well, I like this balanced item the most, and we should also get this one. We are going to end up with 0 ingots soon. Do you want the dust hunt? I think it's kind of... Like I can run it with Dusk S1, I guess? It just doesn't feel good, I don't know. I'd rather reroll and get something else, because we have no hope to make use of the recruits. We have a specialist 2e2? We do not. No, I don't have undulation. Why would I? I think we just skip it. Also, Dusk can't use this right now, because she's Dusk. We're fishing for attack speed instead, I think. I guess this is attack speed. Not helpful attack speed, but it is attack speed. What do we get? Do we have a caster that we need to E2? Not really. We can E2 Amia. If we get hope. Do you want Quover or is just you two saying it because you're whack? Curious to know. It's not bad with Tawan, but we have actual good items in front of us, so it seems questionable. Oh no, wait, maybe the spinach works because of Angelina. Well, guess we won't go over. Who needs money anyway? Honestly, this is a shop worth robbing. I'm just gonna move on, but this was a good shop. I wanna praise it. Let's take ending 4 so we can die to it later. Or fail to kill the boats, that's extremely likely as well. SP, I guess. No, this is pretty good. Should have probably taken the other one with Angelina. But the reduced movement speed and health is really, really good. Oh, we're definitely dying to ending to this run. Of that I have no doubt. Unless we die earlier. Because this code is complete nonsense.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
On many, many levels.
Gently landing.
Please deliver my vision.
I have to get serious. We will overcome what confronts us. This staff is bound to my thoughts.
I have no intention of setting my eyes on you.
Would any copy the
The way she just
infinite
procs
with the
crystals
tangible?
instantly.
Get around me, guys.
There's so many good tiles for.
Better leave the fine brush at home.
Yeah, it just barely activates thanks to Angelina.
Too difficult to
Since her
explain.
talent gives attack
Let me
speed.
paint it for you.
But not on every hit, which is wild to me. Like on some hits she gets it, but not on others. That's so weird.
I have to get serious now. Through the grim perils of the longest
Obviously the
night,
solution is to
we shall breach
draft
into the
Airscape now.
promised dawn.
Because with his help we're gonna have enough attack speed.
Most of the time.
I have received
We will overcome what confronts us.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Too difficult to explain. Let me paint.
May the blizzard cleanse life and death.
And now we can't proc it again.
Please
Also, holy shit, Valor does so much
accept my
damage.
advice.
Whew. We're counting on you again today,
Why does
little
it,
apple.
she feel useful? It's unnatural.
You're all lucky.
Too difficult to explain. Let me paint it for you.
No, Azrael, if it was a rounding error you'd get a consistent result.
I am rather attached.
It's a frame
Most of the
bullshittery.
time.
When it's a floating point error you get consistent results, because it would always round the same way. That actually occurs with enemy movement. So the game does
Phew.
have it, but I don't think that's why
I'm
it works sometimes but
exhausted.
not others.
I want to go lie down, Doctor.
What server is this? The one with the English text? I don't know. It's a mystery to me as well. Obviously we get Sarcas damage because we have every anti-Sarcas item already. We just need to the rat and move on, right? Oh yeah, it's because of the spinach. The first hit from her attack, from her skill gains a massive damage buff and that procs the necrosis instantly. That's why she procs it so fast. Also this, obviously. But also the spinach. That's what makes it work like that. A rat it is. Almost forgot to get the plants. Okay, we can't even fight the boats if we want to, so there's no particular point. in heading towards the face-off for that. We don't have a medic, so that's practical, so we can't really do chaos.
任務分かってる。私がオペレーターの
I guess we just
絶対に
go time one. Okay, we'll try to go down to the bottom. If we can't, we'll head towards the path. Let's see if we can greet fully. I assume this is playable, because Angelina might be a pretty big cheese for casters. I don't have Masteries and Vower as fun. And Necrosis still does the same damage.
Before the flames of war can spread.
What hand helps Cruz exactly, if you don't mind me asking? I guess we have a plan there.
Feeling you're gaining some weight? Good scenery here, Doctor.
Go boy.
Use him as a human shield for later. It's going to be important.
Whew, almost dozed off. I have to get serious now.
Is Cruz bad to begin with? No, not at all.
I am rather attached to you. Most of the time. Whew, I have to get serious now.
Okay, we can start the cleanup process.
Too difficult. We will overcome what
No.
confronts us.
Doesn't work. He outranges. Tragic. I wonder if we can still kill it or not.
I am
Nope,
here.
no chance. We're just looking for enemies and then dying, I guess.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I forgot that Angelina doesn't have the front row. Her range looks weird. What can you do? So I guess the plan is to just die instead.
The brush draws up the peaks.
Oh, you mean the casters? No, they just one-shot everything. That's how they work. She doesn't have a tile where she won't get hit though, so there isn't an aggressive tile that solves that. I think we're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead. Didn't have a good method to deal with the casters, and not enough lives to leak them. GG. Yeah, but the other ones have to walk into her range later, which isn't really workable. Can I just keep going with Spearhead until we finish it? I'm tired of asking you. So, do you want the temp recruit or Tin Man? Or a 4-star? So, which means you pick Contrail, so it's more like this. Yeah, we were aggressively avoiding the useful operators for most of that run, that's for sure. Yay, Contrail. We can get something like Fire Whistle, so we can watch her not kill Christos. Or we can just get Gummy, so we can deploy something cheap, and then use somebody else for that. Or Nero, I guess. She's like Gummy, but does less damage. Or Rat if you want to simp. Honestly, her stat line's fine. She's just too expensive on DP wise to justify her stat line most of the time. Which is why she mostly shows up on maps where the stats don't matter. Do we just take Vower so we can actually break the crystals? Okay, let's go. No, there's just nothing else there that breaks the crystal. She's the closest supporter I have to a caster. I should probably stop level some supporters and defenders. So my policy with supporter and defender ticket is please give me a different ticket. Yay, free crystal.
ふむ、準備完了。ドクター、グムたちの帰りを待っててね。
I have no intention of setting my eyes on
Yeah,
you.
we're allergic to picking good operators, but I'll make an exception for Contrail. It is what it is.
Ready for turbulence incoming.
I just want to watch her blow
I
up
have
stuff.
received enlightenment.
Ready for takeoff.
I like how she does actual damage to the crystal.
I am may the blizzard cleanse life and death.
グムの特製料理だよ。Proportion of that far.
Should be able to retreat her when the two archers spawn, and then we'll get the chest on the bottom as well.
元気出して。
I am here.
Is Wapwant able to break the crystal? Fucking obviously. If Click can do it, why would you imagine Wapouter can't? Why are you saying it even at T1? Any drone caster can break the crystal. Whether it's Wapwant, Kera, Click, Minimalist, doesn't matter. They have the highest DPS among casters, so all of them can break it really easily. Totally worth the wait for 2 ingots.
In the pipe, 5 by 5.
Please deliver my visions to the masses.
Mission accomplished.
I imagine 6-star core casters can also break the crystal at T1. Haze just barely can't do it at T1.
でも戦わないとグムたちがやられちゃうんだよ。
No, Golden Glow can't break the crystal. She's a cat, you see, and cats can't break crystals. Only dogs and mice can. It's the rule. Speaking of cats... The problem with picking Rosmontis is we don't have anything that shoots up, which makes it harder to pick off chests. But we have Contrail right now, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay, let's just pick the cat. Are you gonna ask me one by one for every individual caster in the game if they can break the crystal? I think this thing is outright better. Because you gain value from it immediately. Oh wait, shit, we need to go up. Pick the Tawan, because you all hate Wumps.
任務分かってる。私がオペレーターの
Can Durin break it? Well, Minimalist is Durin, so yes, obviously.
Avoid becoming engulfed in snow. As were
No.
the fates.
I don't break crystals, I sell them on eBay for healing purposes.
から起きることを見たくないんだ。
Just $35 for the magic healing crystal, it will restore your energies. Don't actually know enough about scams. I don't encounter those out here. Though one of my dentists did sell homeopathic medicine apparently. Other than that, they were completely normal dentists and extremely competent, so it really weirded me out when I found out. Like, they used all kind of advanced technologies to image the teeth, and then they sell homeopathic medicine at random.
位置についたよ。
Guess the dentistry wasn't paying the bills. I actually had my wisdom teeth pulled out by that doctor's, that dentist's father, who was roughly 500,000 years old, looked barely alive when he walked in, but was the smoothest teeth removal we've ever had.
Is always hard.
Just got it done in 5 minutes. Barely felt any pain afterwards while they were while the wound was healing. No hope. Tragic. Okay, what do you want? AA, that includes caper or expensive sniper. I don't know, I think that makes them more trustworthy, because they're not hiding the scam in their dentistry necessarily. I don't really listen to what my dentist tells me anyway. Like, I'll go if my teeth hurts or there's a spot that I think shouldn't be there. I don't really need my teeth cleaned. That's a psychotic thing some people do, but I don't really get it. Teeth are just normally kind of yellow. Why do I need commercial white teeth exactly? It's not their natural color. Okay, anti-air sniper, so... Caper, May, Jessica, Meteor. We can get Vermeil, except she has that slight problem of being bad, so we won't. Caper is really strong early, doesn't scale well with items. Well, kind of, she doesn't scale well with attack speed to be exact. Or spinach. The reason she doesn't do well with spinach is because Harass 2 is insanely strong. And even if you can abuse spinach with Harass 1, you're giving up a lot by not using Harass 2. So she's not an ideal combination user of spinach. Is it worth going down? Yeah, simply because we won't be able to walk forward. Now we can walk forward. But we have no hope. We should go down just to get hope for the shop. Just in case we get a sniper ticket. Also, we can just burn this here. Or the portal. Actually, this is a good place to get rid of the portal. I mean, it's not even that expensive. Like, removing thieves cost me less than $100. I don't think I get charged enough for dental work to care about being scammed about it in the first place. I just don't want to take time out of my day if I don't think it's worth doing, which is the only reason I don't go to the dentist every time my dentist tells me to.
Please regain from the
Turbulence incoming.
There's a really funny interaction Contrail has with drones that is a bit hard to show off here. Basically, if the drone gets blocked by aimed at Contrail like this, and then blocked by Contrail, it won't be able to activate. So it will just sit outside of range without doing anything. This one made it in time. I won't use her skill so she can charge up for the next one. I want to show it off. It's a fun interaction.
I may the night prolong our fate.
And now we're holding out a bit because if we use it immediately, she's just gonna kill it. So if we activate now, the drone gets blocked and it can't actually reach the tile to activate. Oh wow, she kills it. I assume this thing can't kill a shield card, which is why I summoned it here. Also, we have another enemy coming.
Please, may the lightning tear
To keep
chaos apart.
Rosmos killed, I guess. This thing is so fat. Holy shit. I hate using it on early floors so much. Wait, who's getting into it actually?
Ready for takeoff.
I just realized I should get Rosmontis kidnapped.
I am here.
Oh, this guy can get stunned. So he can actually pass through. I haven't had that much trouble with my teeth quite yet. Yeah, completely fine with not getting the dog for an E2 Rosmo. Maybe I could have not retreated Devour, but I didn't remember who was deployed first or last.
With your axe and wit, you have left your mark on the ice
I mean,
field.
it's gonna be around the... It's gonna be
Now,
less than $1,000
we can
if I have to
continue our
replace all of
journey
my teeth with
forward.
artificial ones as far as I know. Not ideal, but it's not gonna bankrupt me. Do we E2 Contra or get a Tin Man? I will leave the option for you to pick other stuff, but you won't. Let's not pretend. The last job I worked at actually covered dental. I had to think about. Well, it says it covers dental. I had like $100 a month to spend on dental that I needed to report separately from my anything to do with healthcare, which sounds to me like a system that was made to make sure I don't use my dental. Because it was annoying to send an email about it. So obviously we get this and the hope. No caster to E2. Rest of these are Do you want this, by the way? Do you think we should take it? A, we can pick up a 6-star, and 2, the refresh might save us later. Do you think this is worth 12 ingots? I think it's kind of mid, but when I am tryharding, I usually play with blueprints. It's always contra propaganda time. Okay, we'll take it. And we can then regret taking it, because we have 2 of the best items in the game next to each other. Do we even want the guard ticket? I mean, we have an Iturus Montis. I say just take leg bet and a song and go. Yeah, let's burn all of my money. Wonder if my savings will actually recover by the time I stream next. If I don't stream on Monday, then probably, yeah. We have a need towards Monty, so floor 2 is a free win, no matter what. Oh wait, we don't actually want to do that, necessarily. Get rid of this. Okay, we'll give up on the... Do we give up on the money for 1 shield? I think 5 ingots are worth more than 1 shield, so we just throw it out. And we're not picking up ending too, because we don't want to throw away items. We get garbage instead. Nah, the laptop survives that, I just turn off the monitor. Okay, can I do the ultimate greed thing? Of course it's fucking cast fouls, it's always cast fouls. I hate this game. Okay, we're going in the middle. I wanted to stage with a crystal so we could go like this, and the game was just like, nope, fuck you. Could have at least given me an emergency, you know? Like, I can beat Casfaus, no problem. I just want the fucking crystal. The Rush
安
Faust
心して
indeed.
アーツのコントロールはちゃんとできるから All units, watch for my
Contre
signal.
Gummy Vour. We switch to Montis later.
Ready for dominate. The
Does
information.
Contre even need
Please deliver
Gummy?
my visions
Not really.
to the
We can do
masses.
Vour first then. Having good skill damage is useful.
May the lightning tear chaos apart.
ウムがみんなを守る。みんなお腹すいた？どうしたのだ？事件なのだ？ Ready to start the fog? Oh, just condensation on my glasses.
Do we need to drop Montis to kill this guy?
おいしいもの食べよう。
I'll do it only if Gummy's gonna die. Yeah, should die on the next hit.
始まる。
It's fine if she gets pulled by the caster.
あなたのこと。
She'll come back in time for
May
later.
the blizzard cleanse life and death.
Proportion of that fog? Oh, just condensation on my glasses.
Also, Vour will be freed up.
ウムの特製料理だよ。
28 is one extra, that's the chest. Should they make the welfare talents more generic? I genuinely don't care. I think the best option for people who do care is to just give them 2 talents. Like there already are 5 stars with 2 talents, so I don't see why they don't. Just do that.
May the
Kill this thing
blizzard
faster
cleanse life
before it bodies us.
おいしいもの食べよう。
And go attack the chest.
見たくないなら離れてて。こっちを見ないでね。あなたとあなたは死なない。
Accomplished.
No, she killed the chest too fast. Like, for example, Pramanix has 2 talents for no reason. So you can
い
just
つかこんなアーツを使
give
わなくていい日
welfare
が
in
来たら
IS 2 talents if people care about it. Oh, good item.
そしたらどんな一日になるのかな。
R2 ingots will never recover. We can take Vour, because we have a shop right in front of us, so we might want to save Hope to E2 Rusmontis. Wait, she's already E2. The fuck am I talking about? Or we can just take Angelina. I think she's kind of just alright. I'd prefer to save the Hope, but you can pick her if you want. Okay, you can pick a fish. Yay, we preserve the hope. I get to have less supporters in my squad. What a good day. Yes, I know her talent is dog shit. She still has 2 talents. Do you want a caster? I guess I can just burn all of my money anyway, since we said we're doing that on this stream. Wonder what this is. Oh, a medic. Never used Honeyberry. Now I'm gonna have to read her skills. Oh, never mind, she's a rat. She must be good. Okay, casters. You're not going to pick Ifrit, so it's Dusk, Seobe, Eben, or Marcel. When have they ever picked Atu picked Skadi? Back when we were playing IS4. She was just picked because we had Irene there though. It was Irene simping, not Skadi simping. Are we pretending you want to pick something that's not a 6-star? Sure, I'll humor you. You're just 90% of you are just gonna say 6-star, but if you want to see the poll, knock yourselves out. Okay, so we're picking the 6-star. We can also pretend Skadi doesn't exist. That kind of works for me. Oh, in favor? We sacrifice Erin and lose Skadi too. Can I build another cat? Presumably. I definitely won't because I have too many fucking casters already. So it is. Like, I have half the caster pool leveled. I feel like I have enough casters, you know? You know what, I'm not even rerolling. Oh, look. Okay, let's bet. We were rerolling to cast Faust, so I can't get the fight in the bottom. No, wait. There's actually no point in rerolling here, because no matter what I get, I can't reroll the bottom afterwards. So it's best to just take this stage as it is.
After our mission's over, what?
Okay, what do you do? Okay, Morris 1. So this is just Mur, got it. This is a reasonable skill cycle, so we can just run Harass too. Unless we have Spinach. Oh, Rosamonte solos this stage anyway, so... Really? You prefer S1? I usually don't like the manual skills. I like the automatic short duration skills because they're ass. The only one I like is Pure Stream. They kind of... I feel like 90% of the time I use them. I'm pretty sure Contrail comes up in time. Or am I trolling? Yeah, I'm trolling. Oops. Rosamontis is too expensive. This works with click plus Gummy. What a tragedy. Makes absolutely zero difference to the stage. Yeah, that's why I'm running the Harass too. Not that I'm gonna deploy her on this stage in any case.
Ready for takeoff.
Do we have enough time to go to the toilet? And then we still kill the drones? I'm not sure if May plus Selby can kill drones passively though.
I have received enlightenment.
I guess they will if you also add Contrail though.
Everyone, focus on fighting. Just leave treatment to me.
No, I have a window, Okay, if we can just drop her here. And go.
My signal.
Mission accomplished.
よくできたね、ドクター。よしよし。ありがとう。
That took forever. You think the literal rivers I sweat out every day would get rid of all the extra water I drink in the summer, but apparently not. So do we take the temp recruit? Okay, it does necro damage when hit, I remember. Okay, we're taking her. And then we just go forward. Yeah, I'll spend 2 points on that. Why not? The instant break, typical.
Stride forward, righteously.
Right,
to
so
ward
do you want
off
30
disaster.
DP or Raf? I think we have too many things that abuse Raf. 1, 2, kind of 3, but I might not use that one. Yeah, Raf is too good here. You can't justify the other one. A 0-1, so the top half is complete ass. Oh my shit for the dog shit third floor. We have to play Morning Labor, because it's the only one where we can get the crystal. Might have screwed myself by investing in the crafting bench. Mostly because this floor is ass, but still.
All units, watch for my signal.
Gonna be honest, that one feels kind of bad to use without blueprint. You keep running out
Ready
of
to
ones
catch that fog? Oh,
so often.
condensation on my glasses. 今から起きることを見たくないなら、現場操作なのだ。一度しか警告しないのだ。
Does the obvious one work? I don't see why it wouldn't. Yep, of course it doesn't.
フリーズなのだ。聞こえてるよ。
This is where the access, yep, doesn't work. Does every fucking caster not work with spinach?
Everyone, focus on fighting. Just leave treatment to me.
I will the river of life flows unceasing.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
No, it's kind of fun. So when anything hit her with procs, does it have an internal cooldown? Yeah, once every 2 seconds. Okay, so it's not good against fast attacking enemies. If she was a 6-star, she wouldn't have this condition. Wait, we do have a 6-star one of those. Do they have a similar skill that lacks this condition? I'm curious. Did I do the ingot super run? Yes, I failed horribly. We'll try it again tomorrow or in a few days. I ended up delaying the King's Relics too much and then died to something stupid, as one does.
No problem.
Probably
I
power
have
here.
received enlightenment. Please,
Use
accept
the
my
Raf for an
pleas.
instant proc.
We gaze from the beginning to the end.
No, Sobe bullying. Second proc? No, just barely missed it.
Mission accomplished.
本当はここまで徹底的にやるつもりなかったんだ。 でも戦わないとクムたちがやられちゃう。
Yay, more attack. I think May is outright better here, because we just have Raf. What else is good with this? No skill that abuses it, but he's a flinger. She has a skill that abuses it and abuses it together with Rosmontis. This is a bad skill because it doesn't scale with attack speed. E2, April, or Totter are the only functional picks. You can technically pick Pinecone, but Rosmontis does Pinecone's job anyway, so there's no point. Yeah, my April is maxed. You can pick her if you want. Guess we're doing May for now. That's fine. There's a really big difference between an E1 and an E2 May. We're rerolling again. Oh, let's go. We can actually go up. We're not gonna be able to use it, but we can probably eat these two stages as well if we get lucky. Or we can try the Ultra Greed route and reroll the stage in front of us as well. If we get Bloodlines the second time, we might even be able to go to the top.
It's time. We should be departing any moment now.
怖くないよ。
始まる。痛ければ叫ぶといいよ。少しは楽になるから。
To be fair, it's pretty hard to justify Stormeye there.
現場操作なのだ。All units 一度しか警告しないのだ。Ready turbulence
Don't
incoming.
need the rough. Rough and Rosmontis is so balanced. No, one damage short from control. What the tragedy. Luckily, her skill was instantly.
Oh, just condensation on my glasses. Ready for takeoff.
His May in this case, in general, because we have Raf. When you have Raf, picking snipers that can't abuse Raf is straight trolling.
May the lightning tear chaos apart.
These guys have such a fat health pool. You know, speaking of the 2-second stink, Seobe's one would actually be better if it had such a condition. Like, if it had a cooldown for each individual charge of about 2 seconds.
A perfect flight record. Next time, we can try somewhere even further.
Would make it much easier to cycle with other stuff. Though even as it is, it's not completely unusable. We can just take it. Not like we have any King's Relics. Guard or Supporter. For Supporter we have nothing to E2, for Guard we have nothing. Okay, so we can just pick anything. Do you think Valor's IS4 talent makes a difference? So, I think Valor isn't a 4-star, so I have no fucking clue what her talent is. Let's go read it. During IS4, attacks deal an additional 30% attack as necrosis damage. No, this is dog shit. She can proc necrosis anyway. This is a dog shit talent that doesn't matter at all. Because she can proc necrosis anyway, so what difference does it make? Once it's procced, it's procced. Yeah, we can go with Cutter for Raf. I'm probably gonna get around to building Gavio. We can go with a bigger Cutter for Raf. I know, just an idea. What else do we have? Tachanka can use it, Wapuma can use it. I assume we're just gonna pick Irene. There's zero chance that you won't pick Irene with Raf. So let's speed this up. Powers does have E2. EM blatantly light. Except she doesn't. Wahahaha. Irene it is. You can agree with me all you want, I'm still broke. What do you want me to build the powers with? Hopes and dreams? How much weight do we need to get rid of? 9. Oh yeah, we actually had that thing. Let's drink some runes. No, we're one short. Go away. Okay, so this should be worth re-rolling, right? Because if at worst we get one crystal and then we can eat one of these two. Wait, can I get that crystal though? We're gonna have to believe in... Oh no, we're fine, never mind.
Perfect. I've been very curious to see how Rhodes Island carries out its missions.
Who's the most useless one here? Probably Seobe. I like how the only thing you agreed on is the wine.
Follow my light. Watch out for the tides and mist.
How do we explode to get rid of the first cannon shot? I guess FUI works. And I don't even have to micro it because she has health. Can just wait it.
This is the branch.
Oh yeah, we had the shield.
Flows.
I completely blanked out on that. Whoa.
In the pipe, 5 by 5. Is that fog? Oh, just condensation on my glasses.
Does she kill both cannons? Mostly just want to get rid of this thing so we can drop her on. Irene there. Though when I think about it, we can just go by doing this. Oh, she almost nuked the crystal. Rosmontis does damage. Who would have thought? Can she get one hit off? Yay, one hit off. The instant kill on the car was gold. Why does it only sometimes do 100 damage? That's so weird.
See the light of my lantern? I'm right here.
All units, watch for my signal.
Withstand the test.
Propulsion units and emerge propulsion. Is that fog? Oh, just condensation on my glasses.
Oh, that's tragic. She didn't kill the guy in time.
Ready for takeoff.
Now we have to wait for the slug to move. At least it's polite and moved its ass.
Accomplished.
She has a % chance to ignore defense. Oh yeah.
Fate is always
I always forget that
heartless.
6 stars just randomly have stupid percentages in their talents for no reason. It's made to make them more annoying to use. What do we have that's worth getting? We just get Perfumer and Savor Hope, because what else are we gonna get? We want Hope to eat more useful stuff. Do I own Viviana? I have no clue. Do I own Viviana? Let's go find out. If it's not a 4 star, I don't even know if it's here. Let's see. Yeah, apparently I do.
Stay healthy.
You learn
Doctor.
something new every day, I guess.
Vive la vida. Fate is always heartless.
Okay, Podon. Hooray, no temp recruit. So if we go to the face-off, we keep our points for later. And we can enter next door with 3 points. Except the fact that we're overweight and we can't do that, that's a great one. If we go up, we fail to enter the boss key. The boss key gives us 1 point. Then we get 1 point from here, and then we can take both fights. Yeah, I like 2 fights more than an item from a face-off. As a bonus, one of them is Bloodlines, so we can do this. Reroll this one, do Bloodlines first, then we get both. And Bloodlines is a free win with the squad we're doing. Also, Harass 2 is better. Build Viviana for her coping model? Maybe later. I'm currently building Clown Slayer for her coping model.
It's time. We should be departing any moment now.
Are there less spiders on... Sometimes the stage has more spiders, right? I feel like it has too few right now. What will you do with Crown Slayer? Watch her be a bad operator. What I do with most of my operators, actually. If they aren't 4 stars, I just level them on a win. There's no idea behind it, beyond that. No, my wall. Why am I using May like a discount April anyway? Oh yeah, because Rosmonti sold the stage. I feel like I'm gonna die of heat stroke. How is it 30 degrees at 9 PM? It's so hot.
Mission accomplished.
Pick up a leaf and wave it for me, Teddy. Oh, a King's Relic. More snipers. So, I actually have her model, and Rosa's kind of strong, but she can't abuse Wrath. Guess who can abuse Wrath? We can also take April. She can kind of abuse Wrath, but more importantly, she buffs Rosmontis. What are the 4 stars I use the least? Frostleaf, 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 and Frostleaf. And that's followed by Mur. So basically Rosa, because that's the only 6-star sniper I have leveled. So Rosa, 5-star, which is definitely going to be April if we pick a 5-star, or Totter. Because we have fucking Graf, so Totter is the biggest 4-star. He does about 10,000 damage with Graf. It's wild. Yeah, Rosa's really good. We're not getting her though, it seems. Wait a bit, because it's close. Until we decide between April and Totter. Guess Totter's in the lead.
With pleasure.
Just bring a normal medic. Do we keep her as one? Yeah.
Orders ASAP, please.
Oh, if we need something to kill the other assholes. I guess Fiwa does that. But Irene does it better.
Perfect.
Is
I'm
Fiwa
very
tankier than
curious
Gummy?
to see how Rhodes Island
Not really.
carries out its missions.
I'll take Gummy and run her as too, just in case. Че има достатъчно българи да спамите реакции, бе? Kind of overthinking this stage because Rosmontis will wipe everything. But I also really hate it, so
Follow my light.
I'm always gonna
Watch out
overthink it.
for the tides and mist.
How many hits does Rosmontis take to die? 4. That's fine then. How typical? I think we're fine.
着いたよ。誰かがやらないといけないことがある。私にしかできないことがある。So this is a battle.
Now we have the infinite life glitch, so it doesn't even matter.
あなたは死なない。死なせないように気をつける。そこも質問させてもらうのだ。
Arrived at designated position. Treatment target sighted.
あなたは死なない。死なせないように気をつける。みんな、お腹すいた？ All units, watch for my signal. No matter what trouble we're in,
Oh yeah,
I'll
that's
face
how
it
this made
together
works.
with all of
Oops.
you.
Retreat for later.
Go brace yourselves. Cumulonimbus is ahead. 誰かがやらないといけないことがある。私にしかできないことがある。
This thing just don't die. Oh yeah, because they have 1000 defense.
誰かがやらないといけないことがある。私にしかできないことがある。
Foggy today. Bad luck.
そこも質問させてもらうのだ。フリーズなのだ。
Yeah, almost made it through. Not bad.
My sword will respond the instant I spot the movement.
Propulsion units and
What the hell?
emergency ejection equipment.
Lake Beta Aegis is such a
Don't
balanced
step
item.
into the shadows.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
It's also the Rafan
No problem.
honey. It heals for so much.
Get a hold of your breathing and relax that thought. Oh, just condensation on my glasses.
Mission accomplished.
They couldn't even reach the frying pan.
本当はここまで徹底的にやるつもりなかったんだ。でも戦わないとクムたちがやられちゃうんだよ。
Caster or Vanguard? Having a Vanguard would be nice, on the other hand we can E2 Seobe. Both are fine. Picking Kyobe is probably better, though. Because we don't really need a... Gonna be honest, Rosmontis is a Vanguard. When she drops the barrier, it buys you time and to deploy your other shit. Caster it is. Yay, E2. Bonus attack on guards, which is basically just Irene. Okay, we need to get rid of 6 weight. So this plus this is the cheapest one. Starting SP or Gory? Gory works on Rosmonti's pure, so it's just broken. On the other hand, starting SP lets Irene cast her skill and deploy. What do you prefer? Okay, you're kind of getting a split. The free stun bombs are kind of insane, but we don't have any extended stun duration, so they're not completely busted yet. That's fine though. They make Rosmontis into an even better Vanguard. Ah. Wait, do you take Chalice or Road Fan? 100% serious. Fan is kind of busted because you can hyperscale it. We have other items that give generic attack, which kind of dilutes the value of Old Fan. So Chalice should be way better. We won't use this one. But we have so many high level runes. The luck this run. And we have no Vanguard, so Quover's the only option. Okay, what do you want? Gory doing 5000 damage, or Gory lasting at 2.5 times longer? Well, I guess we should check if we actually have any other sources of such damage. Irene liftoffs don't work with this, I think. I should really bother to M3 her at some point. Maybe I'll even get the model someday. Oh wait, we have Chalice, we can just leave her on S1 now, because it's going to proc. Yes, it increases it by 150%, so that's you multiply the base value by 2.5.
Let's move. Time waits for nobody.
If it was increasing it by 50%, that would be multiplying it by 1.5.
My sword will respond the instant I
Oh
spot
no,
the movement.
Rosmontis isn't a good enough Vanguard. I have to deploy something else first.
My heart will be the judge.
Oops. I deployed her at the place where she won't hit the crystal. What a tragedy. Does it work now, actually? Throwing the axe and... Okay, it works now. Just barely, but it works now. Yeah, we have the stuff for it.
They're fast on the move, but I can still read their tracks.
Okay, I always forget your assholes. And target Rosmontis over her P-word. Which is really weird, how does that even happen? I need Rosmontis deployed for the P-word to be summonable anyway. I don't dislike it in terms of gameplay terms, because it makes you have to think about it a bit more. But intuitively it just feels dumb. You know, like an operator summons a shield and then has a higher taunt level than the shield. It's just confusing and unintuitive, even if I don't mind it in purely gameplay terms.
Probable ambush in the grass.
私にしかできないことがある。
Casual 10,000 damage from the E1 Totter, by the way.
Bad luck.
Oh, yeah, but the deploy order and the cockroach summons don't even matter. Because it's the fucking cockroach. She's invisible anyway, so who gives a shit?
この名探偵に解決できない事件はないのだ。
3 items, 40% arts damage, or a bunch of hope. I automatically don't like this because we are very unlikely to be able to exchange it. We are going to the Lost and Found, and we're probably getting rid of our money for ending 4. I think by gamble they mean the ancient tree fruit, because it gives you random items. Also, it's just genuinely pretty decent. Give me spinach, more attack speed, minus HP and movement speed. Okay, if the third one was actually a good item, that would have been the best fruit ever. So, oh my shit, there's a chance you won't eat to Irene. I can hardly believe it. Ines it is. Big surprise. Yeah, I'm gonna natty to Ines, cause I don't want to read what her S3 does. Okay, we have the goat path. So our goal now is to make our way to the shop with 2 points to go down and dump over shit in the Lost and Found. What paths do we have to the shop? If we go to the top, it's technically possible, but we need to hit an epoch here. So most likely path is through the middle. Reroll chaos and go from there. Sordid surveillance, perfect. And that's exactly what we needed. Yeah, let's kick out Perfumer, because I might actually need the
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. You better make them count.
Yeah, I know skill 2 is her best skill, because it's the one that makes her invisible.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Well, she can actually break the crystal.
All units, watch for my signal. Ready for on me? Full information.
Oh, don't die to necrosis random, please. Thank you.
Don't keep me waiting.
I see clouds rising.
This is an extremely balanced room.
My sword will respond the instant I spot the movement.
Stun bomb abuse.
Picked out your bait yet?
このテーザー銃の威力を見せてやるのだ。
誰かがやらないといけないことがある。
Oh, one of her talents is a snare. So that's why Ines is good. She's eaten. I understand now.
Mission accomplished.
Rosmontes is a really big cheese for elusive. So we're probably fine there.
オイラも楽勝だよ。やっぱりドクターは一番だね。
Squad limit or command XP? We're already almost max level, so this is worthless at this point. Also, it's just generally worthless, but it's more worthless now. Okay, we can E2 one of our defenders, or what can we get from caster specialist? Okay, so do you want to pick some of my casters or specialists, or E2 the necrosis defender?
Stride forward.
I'm not sure we can actually find a good spot to use her, but we can do that if you want. Rock isn't leveled. Also, we have hope, so chat is 100% picking a 6-star. Okay, so that's still Ethan. Ethan slows enemies too. See? Ines is just Ethan. That's why she's good. You can't prove me wrong. Do we just go Crimson Corridor? I'm just gonna take the Ultra Greed route if this happens to be a Poho Gaps. Nah, it's encounter. Fuck it then. Because it becomes very likely to miss the Lost and Found. We just go Crimson. Do I want her bigger AoE? Nah, the rough is too good. Are you going for ending 2? For ending 4? Apparently we are. Why is OBS 1M1?
Avoid becoming
Because it's not
engulfed in snow,
M3.
as were the fates of many.
始まる。痛ければ叫ぶといいよ。少しは楽になるから。どうしたのだ？事件なのだ？はいはい、わかったのだ。
Picked out your bait yet?
誰かがやらないといけないことがある。
Nothing can last a second to spare.
DP printing.
行ってきます。Everyone, focus on fight. 誰かがやらないといけないことが
Yeah, they can actually break this, I guess. We can try her out here.
私にしかできないことがある。聞こえてるよ、ファイヤー。
I know what to do. I was simply clubs in the shadow.
Feel the sound in your mouth.
Ooh, she's good against Lux. Really good against Lux.
怪我しなくて済むよ。
Just the delete button against them. Gonna tell you a big secret. I actually know what Ines does, because I use her on CN sometimes.
I'm listening.
Still can't be bothered to build her because they already have 2 other agents. And in IS they kind of feel the same because they just give you infinite attack speed. Yeah, she's the best one, but all of them give you infinite DP, so who gives a shit?
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
痛ければ叫ぶといいよ。少しは楽になるから。
That's the best part about Sylvia's skills, though, not being able to hear me.
Fate is always heartless.
Oh, once? I remember the run this is from. Melee units or attack speed? This one sucks. Let's get the melee attack. Now, actually, we have the health to make this work, but we have Chalice too, so... Rapier is better. Okay, we can E2 Irene or get rid. Or E2 Perfumer, I guess. But I assume you're going to E2 Irene. We're going to be spending all of our money in the shop, mind you. Okay, I read this. I have a question for chat. What happens if I... Of course it's here. I don't want to take it because then I have to burn all of my money before the shop, which sucks. So this path is still better. Anyhow, what happens if I use the drones in the face-off node? Does the rune not get used? Does it get consumed without spawning the drones? What's the effect? Does anyone know? Doesn't work, wasted, got it. I've never tried it, but that's what I assumed. So, operator, of course it's with 50% extra enemy health to make it more annoying. Think we'll be fine, in any case. The face-off is considered a fight, yes, runes do work on it. I'm just confident you're correct about this. What a long fight. So, do you want to E2 her? I'm too lazy to use the blade properly. I don't really see any other use for our hope, so might as well, I guess. Okay, we're E2ing. Okay, time to wood the shop, because we wanna have 0 ingots ideally. I read what shit does later. Bye now. Okay, do we want some guard? I don't have masteries on his S1, but otherwise he's... He's What's actually worth taking, when I think about it? Skadi? Sure, if you want. It's a terrible pick, but that's fine. Best is probably Puma, because she just removes all trash, but Rosmontis already does that anyway. I don't feel like there's anything here that potentially increases the strength of the squad, one way or the other. So the best pick is probably just Cutter, because she has by far the most damage on bosses. But we have that covered, kind of, so... Okay, so our options, according to chat, are the Chanka, anything but Skadi, Skip meaning Cutter, and Skadi. You have such a unified voice when picking today. Yeah, most of my guards aren't built. Most of you don't like my guard pool. I respect it. I'm fairly sure that given the items we have, Cutter is just straight up the best pick we have here. If we had Irene, we could pick Irene over Cutter, but we have Irene already. Oop once. E2 Perfumer or Reed? What do you want? Because Irene won the last vote, but now we're back here. We kind of have May as a method of killing the cars. We should be in an okay spot there. E2 wins. I guess you don't want to spend hope. Kind of shocked that Perfumer won that. I'm definitely not complaining though. Reduce movement speed. Do we have a... doesn't benefit Kyobe. We can get Angelina, Suzuran, Skadi. Do you want something here? We can also just skip. Shamara it is. And let's burn more money. Do Roberto devices work with Glory? Indeed they do. Okay, we have the 0 ingots, which is objectively the correct way to enter this node. Now, we need to find one more pawn, so we can make use of this. Splash hand, true damage or hope. Nobody here does true damage. So that just leaves her with the splash hand that doesn't work for anyone. And I don't have anyone we can actually pick that it will work for. All of these kind of suck. What do you want? They'll suck. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, we don't have click, so obviously a moot point. Squad space, of course. 35 HP is less than it sounds because we already have this item, and this is gonna stack up 50% HP, so we're kind of covered in there. I think the Global War again is better because of that. Hope and deployment limit or full HP. Deployment limit is good. I'm not getting rid of the money. And we need to make space to carry this garbage around. Okay, now it's RNG whether we get the ending. Like always. Okay, it's not RNG. Perfect. We can guarantee a one from here. Ooh, I'm gonna ask you the big question in a bit. So, we can get a one from here, which means we can enter the bosky. Do we enter the bosky and try to get 2 points from there, or do we get the safe one from the bosky? What do you wanna do? I'll ask you why we do this stage. Is Ines' one actually worth using just because they have Wrath? Like, she's here to give me DP, so I kind of don't give a shit about her own damage, if I'm being honest.
I know what better match your staff.
You know, her job is to be a printer at the end of the day.
I know what I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Surprisingly many people voted against the bosky. I was expecting like 90% bosky, because chat loves the bosky.
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
I see you.
Is that a skimtar or like a bandage? I can't tell from this angle actually. Let's let her hit something so I can see if that's her sword or... Yeah, it's her sword.
This is the withering long.
Also, she's going to die.
So this is a battle.
Not a tanky defender at all, I guess.
In the pipe, 5 by 5. Propulsion turbulence
Probably
incoming.
retreat this. Pretty much exactly the same time. Okay, into the bosque we go. We need to find 2 Pwans in it. Given the stage pool, that's extremely unlikely, but we have 1 fight afterwards. So you kind of never answered me. Do you think actually running in SS1 is worth it just for the RAF? I feel like just getting more DP from her is better.
No one will find it.
Yeah, you're saying that. I wanna hear from some other people now. I read it the first 3 times you said it. I'm asking for the communal opinion, you know? I can try it, obviously. I'm just curious what people think.
Don't step, my eyes will find the truth.
Guess you're severely outvoted in this category. I'll still try it. Might as well. You're going to pick specialist. We can take the clown. She has M2, I think. Or it's still in the oven. I don't remember. She has M1 at least. We can pick a better operator. Or spouter, I guess. Wonder what relics we have. Bind isn't affected by the duration, so that doesn't matter. This doesn't buff binds, for the record. Nothing that specifically favors it, I'd say. Alright, 6-star. I guess we have another that we can split it into... Close this menu. Fast redeploy. Range tile. Spouter Weedy. Actually, let's group that under fish. Neither of those are fish, but who cares? I'm lazy. The rat is losing badly. Fish is catching up. Okay, faster deploy it is. Clown or cat? Difficult question for chat. Do you prefer to fight your latent clown phobia or drive a car? We have a lot of items that buff Clown Slayer, but unfortunately they also work for Phantom, and Phantom is Phantom. Shockingly, Phantom wins. Also, to my surprise, his S3 is really, really good. I was kind of impressed last time I used it. If you have a RAF, you should definitely try it with his model. Okay, let's ruin our chances of getting ending 4. We can just go forward, but we must gamble. Face off, which is definitely not up one. We're off to a bad start already. What do you mean we're dead? If you mean we're not getting ending 4, you're 100% correct, yes. I feel like the Bob fight is just less annoying than this one. I fucking hate this thing. Yeah, no, these guys are just going to be less annoying. Wait, does he only have 50,000 health? What the fuck? Why is that the highest difficulty fight? It's only 50,000 health. Look at it, the health is so low, the hell. If I thought the possessed it would have at least 150,000 health on this floor. The fuck is this bullshit? Why is Bob so wimpy? That's barely higher than his normal health. Oh yes, of course we get this at the end of the run. Classic. Yay, more printing. Caster or Vanguard? We had a Myrtle, right? And do you want... Oh, I guess we didn't. Do you want the other Black Knight? We're not gonna use anything of this because there's no squad space. Yeah, I'll just get the temp recruit. I'm just waiting for you to say temp, temp, temp so we can pretend it's a democracy. Yeah, there we go. Nothing here gives us plans. What a surprise. Well, we have one plan here, so that's something. I'll just start 3 of these for no reason. Okay, Fiuaya might unironically kick us here. And we'll bring Gummy. Okay, let's try Ines's one. It's -3 deployment limit later is harmless. I actually don't mind it at all. I'm used to the complete cancer that was the -4 deployment limit from IS-4 Bosky. Compared to that, -3 just feels pleasant.
I'm not afraid.
I'm listening. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
You can't hide your fear.
Withstand the test.
Great luck. Got a tailwind today.
Oh, there was a mimic there. Whoa.
I will the river of life flows unceasing.
Yeah, that's not bad damage.
I know what to do. Don't order me.
Okay, who we sacrifice to kill this thing? I guess Gummy can tank them without dying. Never mind.
Get a hold of your breathing.
Close enough.
In the pipe, 5 by 5. Ready for turbulence incoming.
Do I have to jump down? I've got a real...
No, I got bodied.
Locked and loaded.
Only so much health to go around, I guess.
See the light, my heart will be the judge.
Meanwhile, I need that. No,
Got your bait yet?
let's try
Ready for turbulence incoming.
Ines for a bit, I guess. I can really just let this thing go. Kinda don't mind. Though I guess that's not much of an option now. Okay, perfect.
So this is...
And now we have
Better watch your step.
Locked and loaded.
in Irene back, so she can just do this.
Purge device.
Yay!
Withstand
Drop a
the
defender
test.
again.
I will mete out things of abundance.
Kind of tragic not having any kind of defense increase in skill. If she had defense increase, she would be ideal. Because then it's both a strong defensive and offensive too at the same time. I still think she's not actually, she's pretty decent. Like, it's a lot of necrosis is a lot of damage after all. But if she also had some defense on that skill, it would be so insane. Yeah, it didn't help quite a bit.
Ready for takeoff.
Mission accomplished.
Like a miracle.
Now we'll get the extra difficulties later. Squirrel, that might save us. Though it won't. Okay, so the only way we survive now is if the next stage has both a crystal and then we get one from the squirrel. Yeah, so it's fine.
Is it time for me to take the stage?
Caster, medic, or defender. Our defenders are E2. We already have our caster of choice. Do you want to just waste our hope on read or skip? Personally, I'd rather skip, because we have 2 medics already. But if you want her, we can get her. We have shit to E2, so I'd rather just not spend hope on other E1 operators right now. Yeah, exactly. Where's Pure Stream? Though realistically we're not getting ending 4, because when you gamble you always lose. None of this gives us ending 4. We can definitely beat this. Or this, and neither of them have a 1. Ah, tragic. Okay, let's just go to regular army then. No reason not to. Wonder what the actual odds of getting ending 4 right now. It's gonna be like 0.001%. You can get a bear and it can drop one of 2 items that gives us points. That's the only way it's gonna happen. In other words, it's not.
You want me leading?
The respawning body is decent here.
Then you'll want to watch how I do it.
No, we're just gonna end up with ending 1. Which I haven't done with Spearhead, so I guess that's fine. How do you want me to reroll an oath with no one? We're at 0 points. What the fuck do you mean reroll? Your tactics are too advanced for me, what can I say?
I'm listening.
Oh wait, you don't have her as too.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair. Don't keep me waiting.
Let's clear this path up first.
It doesn't make the reroll free. It just gives you a second reroll. The reroll isn't free.
I see foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass. Come out. Stop hiding. Great luck. Got a tailwind.
I'm listening. I will sink your corpse and
Open a hole.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Human sacrifice.
Hear my voice.
Locked and loaded.
The sacrifice is actually long enough for what I wanted to. Out of it.
Eyes will find the truth. See the light of my lantern?
It still flew
I'm
away.
right here.
Guess we're gonna be waiting on Ines to come back. Now we can just put her here, I guess.
Arrived at designated position. Treatment target sighted. Everyone, hang in there. Do I have to jump down? I've got a real penchant for that.
Stop moving.
Oh well, it was a bad place for that. I feel like the game has a superpower that will always find the worst possible place to stick a pure in. No matter where you place it.
Locked and loaded. See the light of my lantern? My blade will cleave the tides. Don't step into the shadows.
In the pipe, 5x5.
Oh, only this current
Ready
tire
to
help.
take off.
Picked out your big nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Yeah, I definitely prefer Harass too. Even with the rough. I don't feel like the damage is that different. One shot. The fifth floor is really bad for getting points, so that was kind of expected. Anyhow, see, it consumes one if I reroll it. This item, where is it? Gives you an extra reroll. It doesn't make it free. So if I have 0 and I try to reroll this, it doesn't work. Or do I care about the chest? It's 2 ingots. You know, when I think about it, this is the second run we've thrown by gambling instead of just taking the safe path to the ending.
Any moment now.
I see you dumping filth.
I
into
could
the
care
river.
less about which
Better
skill it
watch your
is.
step.
It's not gonna make a difference. The run's already over, you know?
I won't be afraid.
Better watch your step. I know what to do. Don't
I
order.
wonder if anyone
Cloud
still
rising.
solves it.
Probable hostiles.
Yeah,
in the
he'll be
snow.
fine.
I see you.
Well, presumably he knows some really good
That's
dirty
fine with
jokes. And that inspires you
My
to keep
sword
fighting.
will respond the instant I spot the movement. Don't step into the shadows.
They're fast on the move, but I can still read their tracks. Stop moving.
Being a coward has advantages. She's no Irene, I guess.
In the pipe, 5x5.
Oh wait, I forgot to
I
kill this
won't
to
be
fool.
afraid.
I just realized.
Yes? 痛ければ叫ぶという少しは楽になるからクムがみんなを守るクムにやらせて Ready for turbulence?
Well, we're gonna end up crashing into ending one, so it will matter less.
死なせないように
But yeah, I'll heal it.
Mission complete! Now it's time for a celebration party. Why don't you join us, Doctor?
Oh damn, we almost collected the king set too. I'm too lazy to click anything, I'll just finish. Which one buffs Rusmontis more? 60% attack is more than 50% attack, I guess. Chat is just afraid of winning. You won't know what you're gonna do on stream if you win. So whenever you see the chance to gamble, you take it to save yourself from that fate. I feel like Rusmontis can just solo the stage herself at this point.
Follow my light. Watch out for the tides and mist.
So, do you think Rusmontis can sow? How much does it take to get 1,000 ingots? About 2 days. Might stream Noita tomorrow, I guess. Do you think we're gonna survive the fight if we just leave her there? On one hand, to be fair to chat, I did bait you into that option by saying the word gamble. On the other hand, the deep shame you feel after you lose the gamble is part of the joy of gambling, isn't it? I wonder if that's kind of a fetish thing. Feels similar to that. Oh, we don't necessarily need them if Rusmontis lands at the correct spot, you know. Tragic, not enough lives to leak Fremont. Furry fetish, because we're playing Dark Knights. No, how evil of you.
Locked and loaded. Don't my heart will be the judge. Let's clear this path up first.
Skipping phase 1.
In the pipe, 555.
I feel like this fight is infinitely easier than Teresis, but maybe it's because I mostly play with 4 stars and that's where most of my experience is from. And Teresis is a much bigger stat check. On this boss you just bring a body that has at least 5,000 health, which isn't difficult. And then you walk the boss and then you win. That's the entire fight here basically. Teresis you actually need to manage a second lane, pass the DPS check, not die to his random bullshit, pretty much more annoying. You know, I should have deployed Rusmontis over here when I think about it. Would have given us much better odds to sow. No, he's definitely not the easiest of any IS. That's sending one. Wap top dying, wap top dying. Okay, we're still here. That's IS1. Faust is the easiest ending one of any IS by far. Oh, it's basically zero comparison. he gets 1v1 by Beanstalk Crab. You just don't recover from that.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of you.
Excluding IS-1... Yeah, I guess I'd say he's the easiest.
Hang in there.
I'd agree then. But only because a Phantom is a fairly hard fight.
Everyone, hang in there.
In terms of the easiest ending cover, well, I'd say it's actually IS-3 ending 3. Because it's straight up easier than ending 1. So if you get ending 1, you always win ending 3.
Mission accomplished.
For ending 2, it's definitely the IS-4 boss, but it has a throw mechanic. This one also kind of has a throw mechanic, where if you don't learn what it does fast enough, you die, and after that he becomes really easy. Anyhow, okay, my goal has failed for today. I'm gonna recover my funds. Tomorrow we'll stream some Noita. Why the fuck do I have 45 points? There's not enough stuff to unlock after this comes. Anyhow, once I'm back to 999, we'll do another attempt. Though I might practice with Ingot a bit more first, to make sure I can pilot it all the way properly. I think the only change I need to make is just getting King's Relics faster, and then I'll be far past the scaling. And from then on, emphasize on getting more audio operators from the shop. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.